So guys, I think this is the moment. Chinese razors are definitely gone. During this vacation period, I was checking out AliExpress, some other websites to see if there is going to be any discounts, some good offerings, but the very good times where you could get a nice, decent synthetic brush like this, how it's called, emerald green yucky brush, which I purchased for like 7 or 8 bucks, or this Whityle razor, which cost about maybe 7 or 8, let's close it to 10. I think this era is definitely gone. So the clones are everywhere, the prices are skyrocketing, but still, if you manage to steal this one, definitely get it. Why? Because it is very nice adjustable razor. I'm using one PermaSharp blade. As you can see, it has very nice, very strong magnets to clamp the blade. It has bidirectional head, so you don't need to adjust anything as on Merkur Progress, for example. You just tighten it down. You have closed end tabs. And when it comes to adjusting, I will show you like this, so you can see the gap, how is it increasing and decreasing. You can get pretty nice gap. To nick yourself, I will set it on number 5. I hope you will be able to see it. And while I lather, I'm using Proraso White this time. Let's discuss a little bit more about shaving equipment. As you know, I was traditional wet shaving since I know for myself, and basically this is the only thing which was financially affordable to me and available in my third world country. So pretty nice, very soft brush, nice tips, holds, I would say, just enough soap, but not so much water. So I will first smear the soap on the whiskers. I'll try not to squeeze all the water to prevent myself from dripping. And I can already say that, as you can see, these bristle tips are actually thickening the leather pretty fast. And before you know it, you will have very nice creamy consistency. Now, when it comes to pricing, I snatched on that Gifts and Care wholesales one new brush, which is on the way. Currently, it's somewhere in Paris, according to the tracking. And due to Serbian customs, I foresee that I should be lucky if it arrives in Serbia in October. So we are not very diligent in this part. The shipping usually lasts for 2 or 3 days, but afterwards it will stay like weeks on the customs department and maybe a couple weeks more to be shipped to my home address. And yeah. So why I started this topic is because this shaving brush which I purchased It was about 20, well, less than 20. I think it was 20 with shipping and some other goodies. And it is still very competitive with nowadays Chinese brushes. Can you imagine? So it feels a little bit disappointing because AliExpress was very nice, very good shopping point for myself to actually get razors like this or some other equipment for a fraction of money. And especially if you just want to try something new to see if this style of shaving is going to work well for you, for your needs, for your skin type, beard type. But now I could say that it could be even cheaper if you buy yourself, let's say, original razor made in Italy, Germany, UK, and I think this is such a shame. Because, let's be clear, I'm definitely not against the Chinese razors, especially this Whityle. It was my biggest surprise in the wet shaving world. As you can see, it is rinsing exceptionally good. It is very comfortable. Very little blade feel, but very nice blade feel as well, so you definitely know what the razor is doing. With also very nice feel that you won't be hurt by the blade. And if you like or need, you can always adjust it. But considering the pricing, especially on the Yaki department, their razors are now ridiculously expensive. And what bothers me even more is that they are not actually unique, like this one. When I contacted the people from Whityle company, they even they not actually acknowledge it, but they sort of provided pretty straight answer like, yes, we know this is cheap material, but we wanted to test the new model to see how it's going to be accepted and if there is enough interest on the market, we will consider even getting better materials to see what is the effect on the cost of production. So for example, the brass Whityle probably wouldn't cost 10 euros. And let's be honest, I don't even expect it. But still, although it reminds a little bit on Gillette Fatboy or Gibbs razor, it still provides some sense of uniqueness, you know. It's not like you're getting some plain copy, like German razor for Roca spin-off, or how is it called, Canadian razor for the Hansen. So At least there is some sort of honesty, you know. Like in the car industry, you have BYD, which is not pretending to be new Tesla or new Mercedes. It's just, this is how we make the cars, this is what we are offering. If you like it, you can have it. Price tag is there. And you as an end buyer have all the rights and all the power to make the choice. So in these terms, I would say that while I was browsing AliExpress back in time, I found myself a lot of great brushes, a lot of tryout razors, a lot of good razors as well. But these days, I think that if you think about it, I got my Roca, the original one, German made, with German prices and everything, for 70 euros. And these days I should pay like over 100 euros for a Merkur spin-off or a Roca spin-off, so I think this is way out of control. And now on setting 5, I think I'm having a little bit too more blade feel, so I will tune it to 3.5 just to complete the neck, because I didn't have much beard growth. And yeah, now it feels really harmless. And after my first shaves with this Whityle Adjustable, I noticed that on each settings there is exact blade attack angle. So it's not like with Merkur Progress, where you feel that the cutting is a little bit different as you dial it up or down. This one is shaving just the same, however you set it. So it's just about, do you enjoy the blade? How is your skin handling it? Do you want more comfort? Do you sense there is a risk of cutting? But overall efficiency, it's just always the same. So this is something which I would appreciate in all razors of all manufacturers from all parts of the world. It's just provide me some value for the money. And for 10 euros, I would say this was exceptional purchase. I hope they are still available so that you can still snatch it. because it is working very nice. Even with this tiny whipper, it's not exactly a whipper or cut. As you can see, I just seems to be that one whisker was completely pulled from the stem. Because on this portion my whiskers are growing like down and then upwards. So it's pretty wicked to shave. But for everything else, I will now crank it to number 8. To clean this indentation. But as you can see, for everything else it was super comfortable. So definitely exceptional razor, wonderful build quality, for such a ridiculous price, excellent smoothness, and please don't take this as my rant on Chinese razors. It's just, I miss the good old times when you could just get a lot of good options out there, at least for tryout, to get yourself familiar with some new blades, some new razors, new manufacturers. It's so sad that these times are definitely over. So I hope you like this video. Let's heal these couple of whippers and see you next time. Goodbye.